Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Economics. And of course, today we are going to continue with our study of the theory of supply. And today we are looking at the law of supply. And coupled with that, we're going to add the abnormal supply curve of labor, that is the backward bending supply curve of labor. All right, so please ensure that you stick to the end of the class. Do not forget that this tutorial or these lessons are brought to you by the O3 Schools JAMB CBT practice application. If you have made your decision to pass your exam at once, all right, that app is made for that purpose. Okay, we'll talk about the app in a moment, but before that, let us see a JAMB past question from the O3 School JAMB app. It's a 1994 question as it relates to what we're about to do today. It is being shown on your screen right now. It says an increase in the supply of labor in a factory while other things remain equal will lead to A says an increase in the wage rate and an increase in the number of people employed. B says a decrease in the wage rate and a decrease in employment. C says an increase in the wage rate and decrease in employment. D says a decrease in the wage rate and an increase in employment. Okay, so we'll come back to this question and many more questions as related to this at the end of the class, not before, because of those of you who have refused to learn first before question. Okay, with JAMB past question, you can succeed in your exam, all right? But of course, you need to learn first, you need to know so that you can answer. So please ensure you download this application. The app has everything you need to succeed in your exam as it is being displayed on your screen right now. It has all the past questions for JAMB for all subjects in the practice for UTME section. And of course, it has other couple of amazing features like the classroom feature, where you can study lecture notes that have been structured according to the JAMB syllabus for you, as well as wonderful features like the question search feature, where you can search for questions according to topics, and the topics that JAMB has set under that topic will come out for you to answer, or rather the question that JAMB has set under those topics will come out for you to answer. What is more is that there's a bomb called the UTME mock challenge. This challenge is one we conduct for all students that are writing JAMB for this year. Okay, in that challenge, you compete with your mates to win amazing prizes every weekend, and there's also a scholarship at the end of everything. All right, so in that mock challenge, you get used to JAMB past questions, JAMB likely exam question, as well as familiarize yourself with how JAMB sets their question. Also, you'll be seeing your result release just like normal JAMB. So when they say JAMB don't release results, you go they fear. Okay, you will be confident because you have passed through series of mock on the application and you have nothing to be scared of. All right, so all of these wonderful features and coupled with all the other features we are seeing on the screen right now, designed to make you succeed, cost less than the price of rice and chicken in a good restaurant. So please ensure you download the application from Play Store, or if you want it on your laptop, just send a message to this number on WhatsApp 09121515246. Okay, send a message on WhatsApp. Okay, if you want to activate the app also. All right, so you have nothing to be scared about. You get your activation key so long you have made your payments. All right, so just make your payments, send the receipts to this number on WhatsApp. You are good to go. All right, so let us go to the law of supply. Okay, the law of supply. Of course, we've already hinted, okay, that when price is high, okay, suppliers or producers will tend to supply more. Okay, they'll offer more goods, okay, or commodities for sale when the price is high. Okay, and when the price is low, they will tend to reduce, okay, and offer less for sale. Okay, so that is what the law of supply in a nutshell. And it says that the law of supply states that the higher the price of a commodity, that means say if price high, okay, the higher the quantity supplied. The quantity that is supplied, quantity, have to take note, not the higher the supply, the higher the quantity supplied. All right, the higher the price of a commodity, the higher the quantity supplied. And the lower the price of a commodity, the lower the quantity supplied. Other things being equal, ceteris paribus. Okay, so the law of supply states that the higher the price of a commodity, the higher the quantity supply. And the lower the price of a commodity, the lower the quantity supply. Ceteris paribus. The reason why I'm stressing quantity supply, because there's a JAMB based question that I saw from the O3 School JAMB app, all right, a particular year, where they said the law of supply states that, okay, they say the higher the price of a commodity, they now say the higher the supply. One of the options says the higher the supply. Another one says the higher the quantity supply. Okay, so they may want to confuse you with what? With something as simple as that. Do not fall for it. Okay, if for any reason you are watching this video, you have not shared, you have not clicked on that share button, okay, what you are doing is very wicked. It means that you do not want other people to succeed. Sharing will increase the visibility of this video, and other students who are in need of it will gain access to it. Okay, do not forget to like, share, drop a comment. At least thank you is enough. Okay, just say thank you, sir. Right, is enough. All right, so please ensure, if you have any questions, so drop them in the comment section. Ensure you are sharing. Please click on that share button, like, and of course subscribe to this channel. Now that will take us to the abnormal supply curve. Okay, one we call the backward, okay, the backward bending curve, okay, of what? Of supply of labor. All right, so now for us to be able to understand what the abnormal supply curve, or what the backward bending curve, the backward bending supply curve of labor, let me put that down. The backward bending supply curve of labor. The backward bending supply curve of labor. Okay, for us to be able to understand this, one of the first things we need to put in our mind is that time is a very scarce resource. Okay, time is a scarce resource. Okay, what does this mean? It means that time is scarce. Okay, and individuals, they have a choice on how they will spend their time. Okay, some will choose to what? Use it to what? To enjoy, to obey. Okay, some will choose to use it to what? To work, to make money. Some will choose to work small and what? Enjoy more. Some will choose to enjoy more, enjoy less and work more. Okay, time is a scarce resource. Individuals, they have a choice on how they will use your time. Even you that are watching this video right now, you have a choice on how you are going to what? Use your time. All right. So that is what the first thing you need to understand, that time is a scarce resource. Okay. And then two, you need to know that what? Individuals, like I have said already, they can choose. They have a choice. They can choose between leisure and work. Okay, so they can choose between what? Leisure and work. They can choose to enjoy or choose to what? To work. It is their choice, because it is their time, and time is a what? It's a scarce what? Resource. All right, so once you choose work, that means that the other one, which is what? Leisure, will be the opportunity cost. Okay, you know what opportunity cost is, right? Opportunity cost, which you have done, I'm sure. Opportunity cost, we say, is a measure of foregone alternative. It's a measure of foregone alternative. Okay, we say opportunity cost is a measure of foregone alternative. Okay, so individuals, they have a choice, okay, to either what? Enjoy or what? Work. Okay, they either have a choice of what? Spending their time on leisure or spending their time working. Okay, and the choice of one is the opportunity cost of the other. That means if you choose leisure, the alternative you have forgone is what? Is work. If you choose work, the alternative you have forgone is what? Is leisure. All right. So now let us try to what? Understand the abnormal supply curve of what? Of labor, or the backward bending what? Curve of what? Of supply of what? Of labor. What does it say? It tends to tell us that once wage rate increases, okay, well, let's say you have an establishment and then you increase the what? The salary of what? Of the workers. Okay, that is wage rate. Once you increase that wage rate, what happens? Okay, if they are working per hour, you see that what they will tend to want to work more. Okay, let's say you can work as many hours as you want. Okay, for example. All right. So you are in a company, you are in a factory. They say you can work as many hours as you want. All right. So now maybe you were working 5 hours before to earn 50,000. So now let's say they now increase 1 hour. That means that 1 hour is 5,000 B. Okay. If 5 hours is 50,000. Okay. If 5 hours is 50K. Okay. That means that 1 hour is is 50 over 5, which is 10K. Abi? So that means they were giving 1 hour 10K. If you work for 1 hour, you are going to earn 10,000 naira. Now, if they increase this wage rate, all right, they increase this wage rate to, let's say, for example, to 20,000. They doubled it. Okay, that means that if you work 1 hour, you are not going to have You are not going to have 20K. You see that many workers will tend to work more because of this increase in wage rate. All right, they will tend to work more. It's normal for individuals. Okay, that's why we're saying time is a scarce resource. It is their time. They're the one that will decide whether they want to work more or work less. All right, so now wage rate has been increased to 20,000 naira. You see that you see a worker that want to work 8 hours or over 10 hours so that you make more money. All right. So, but a time will come where the person will say, I don't do the work. Even if the wage rate keeps increasing, it comes to a time, it gets to a point where the worker, all right, we choose to we choose leisure. We choose to be with his family. I'm spending less time with my family. I do not have time for myself. No, I need to reduce the number of hours I'm working. So it's normal, even as the wage rate is increasing, okay, they may decide to spend less time working, thereby hence causing the supply curve of labor to bend, okay, to become abnormal. All right. So let us see what we have on the board. We say in order to work, okay, individuals must be offered a sufficient wage rate. All right. So if you want to work, that means they're paying you well for the work. Then you must be paid well for the work. Now, the backward bending supply curve of labor shows that real wage rate increases beyond a certain level. Real wage rate increases beyond a certain level. People will substitute leisure, okay, when wage rate increases beyond a certain level, people will substitute leisure for paid work time, okay, and so higher wages will lead to decrease in labor time. All right, so let me just illustrate that with a diagram. All right, so that we will drive the point home. Okay, the backward bending curve of supply. All right, so let's say we have on the x-axis. Okay, on the y-axis we have wage rates on this axis. Okay, and then on this x-axis, let's say we have our supply of labor. Okay, so now let's say when the wage rate was at W1, for example, W1. Okay, let's say that the supply of labor was here. Okay, was Q1. All right, now let's say when wage rate now increase, when they increase the wage rate to W2, okay, people now say, this is an opportunity to make more money. They work more. All right, you see, right? So it happens like this. Now, when the wage rate increases, okay, to W3, all right, to W3, this is your wage rate, wage rate. If your wage rate increases to W3, it gets to a point, like I said, get to a point that people will work, then I say, no, I need to spend more time to enjoy myself. Okay, what is the essence of making this money if I am not enjoying? Get to a point that they will reduce their work time. All right, so wage rate increases to W3, but of course you now see that the time they spend working reduces. Let's say it is here. Okay, let's say it's just here. All right. So this is Q1, this is Q2, this is Q3. Okay, so thereby leading to a backward bend in this in the supply curve. All right, so we have something like this. Okay, something like this. All right, I want you to meet the points. All right, so we now have something like this. Okay, so this is what the backward or bending curve of what? Of supply of labor. All right, so we say that what? Hence, supply curve of labor begins to bend backward, showing that even at higher wages, supply of labor what reduces. Okay, that at higher wages, supply of labor what reduces. Okay, it's as simple as ABC. That is the backward bending curve of what? Of supply of labor. All right, as wage rate increases to a certain level, okay, people tend to what? To work less. Okay, and what? Instead, choose leisure. They substitute what? Leisure for what? For work. Okay, that is also substitute work for what? For leisure rather. Okay, so that is what the abnormal what? Supply curve of labor. Okay, and one we call the individual supply curve of what? Of labor. So it's as simple as ABC. I'm sure that you understand that completely well. All right, so let me buttress this point more. Let's say, for example, I ask you now, how much I will pay you for you to stop work forever? How much I'll pay you? You work for me for 1 hour and I'll never pay you again. Okay, so let's say you now say $1 billion. Okay, so now that means that if you work for me for 1 hour, I'm going to give you $1 billion. Okay, so now if I now increase the wage rate, if I now increase the amount to $2 billion, since you have said it's only $1 billion I want to make, okay, that means that what? You should be working for what? For 30 minutes. 30 minutes, in 30 minutes, you get what? $1 billion. Abi? Yes, it's as simple as ABC. All right. So in 1 hour, you get $1 billion. If I increase to $2 billion, that means you want to work what now? 30 minutes. If I increase to $3 billion, that means you want to work for what now? Much less than what? 30 minutes. Okay, another what? Lesser time. It's as simple as ABC. All right. So ceteris paribus, other things being equal, all right, the supply of labor will be what? We reduce, okay, as what? Wage what? Increases. All right. So that is the backward bending curve of what? Supply. So now we spend some more time explaining this concept. Let us go to the O3 School JAMB app, answer questions, and we are done with this class. Please ensure you share the video, make sure you like the video, ensure you subscribe to this channel. All right, and follow me on Facebook at Owolabi. Thank God. Now let us see economics 1994. Okay, let us see economics 2003 number 18. 2003 number 18. It says that a normal supply curve is usually positive. Okay, we were supposed to answer the question in the last class, but we didn't. Okay, it said a normal supply curve is usually positively sloped. Okay, a normal supply curve is usually what? Positively or sloped. It slopes upwards from what? From left to what? To right. Okay, it's usually positively sloped because the relationship between, they say, because the relationship between they say demand and price is positive. Okay, and the law of supply says the higher the price, the higher the quantity, okay, supplied. All right, that means that what? That the word that supply and what? And price, they are what? They are directly proportional. Okay, so as one is increasing, the other is what is increasing. Okay, if one is reducing, the other one is what is reducing. That's why it is a positively what sloped what curve. Okay, now they say a demand and price is positive. We're talking about supply here. So what is demand doing in the first option? That makes option A very wrong. B say supply and price is negative. Okay, supply and price is negative. It's not negative. All right. C says the price and demand. We're talking about demand here, so option C is wrong. This say price and supply is what? Positive. Okay, correct answer is option D because they go in the same direction. The higher the price, the higher the quantity supplied. Okay, so correct answer will be option D. Let us see 2023 number 32. They say the law of supply states that other things being constant, ceteris paribus, as price increases, it says supply increases. Abi, someone will choose supply increases and then you now be in problem. B says supply decreases. C says quantity supplied increases, which seems to be the most correct answer there. Okay, it's quantity supplied, not just supply. Quantity supplied what? Increases. D says quantity supplied decreases. Correct answer is what? It's option C. 2019 number 8. 2019 number 8. They say a supply curve slopes upwards from left to the right, indicating what? B, a positive slope. Correct answer. All right. I'm not supposed to beat around the bush for that one. We explained it before. Now, 2015 number 30. They say the law of supply says that the higher the price, see, they're repeating the question. Some of you say JAMB does not repeat past question. They do. Okay. The law of supply says that the higher the price, the higher the quantity supplied. Okay, the higher the price, the higher the quantity supplied, which seems to be the correct answer. B say quantity supplied is always equal to the quantity demanded. No. C say lower the price, the higher the quantity supplied. No. They say the higher the price, the lower the quantity supplied. No. Correct answer is option A. That the higher the price of a commodity, the higher the quantity supplied. So let us see number 1994, number 18. 1994, number 18. They say an increase in the supply of labor in a factory. They increase and increase and increase. You have to what? Open your ear and your nose very well so that you understand questions. You do not just jump into answers because you know concepts. Okay? So they say an increase in the supply of labor, okay, in a factory. Okay, that is what we're told. An increase in the supply of labor. That means they increase what? Labor supply, all right, in a factory. They say while other things remain equal, every other thing remain equal, they did not increase wage rates. Okay, they only increase what? The supply of labor in the factory. They did not increase what? Wage rates. All right. So now A says an increase in the wage rates and increase in the number of people employed. Okay, number of people employed will actually increase. Very correct. Okay, but will it lead to increase in wage rate? All right, let's say you have 100 people in the factory before. Okay, and these 100 people, they were earning 5,000 naira per day, 5K per day. All right, so now the employer now saw that so he wants to increase productivity, let him employ more workers. Okay, if you want to employ more workers, will he be increasing this money? He would not increase it. What will he do rather? He will actually what? He will reduce it. If it's increasing what number of workers, so let's say 250. Okay, that means he should be paying all these people what, even 4K or what, 3K. All right, so that what can be able to what, to pay the other what workers, to accommodate for the payment of other workers. All right, so that's why you see option A, they say an increase in the wage rate. The wage rate will not increase. Okay, but the number of people employed will what will increase. Okay, to lead to increase in employment. B says a decrease in the wage rate and a decrease in employment. Okay, so wage rate will actually what decrease, but employment will not decrease because people are being employed. More people are being employed. That means what? The employment what rate will what will increase. C says an increase in the wage rate. Okay, wage rate will not what increase. We have talked about that. All right, so this is a decrease in the wage rate, yes, and an increase in employment. Correct. Option D is the most accurate answer for what? For this what question. All right. Okay, so wage rate will reduce, but what? Employment will what will increase. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you are sharing, make sure you are following, make sure you are liking, make sure you are commenting, and of course, I'll see you at the top. Ensure you download the O3 School JAMB CBT Practice app and start practicing your way to success today.